What I was saying was, we was like, or we okay. So when you asked me about channeling or whatnot, what I was saying was we were all born with psychic abilities, channeling, spirit, all it is this, I guess what they call a sixth sense type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, all of them action heroes, they be having like sixth sense and stuff like that. But throughout, I guess it's like throughout, like, how you call it, like shaping on your environment, we tend to lose these things. So I always tell my clients, like, listen, we are all psychics, we are all channelers, but if you haven't fully, like, paid it any attention, sort of say, or develop it, you lost it. And now it's hard for you to get it back because you have been conditioned, to not think that you're psychic, or you have been conditioned to not, you can't even tap into your psychic abilities or your channeling skills. Why? Because you're watching certain shows, you're eating certain foods, you're not yourself. You're not yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're not yourself. So when people ask me, oh, can you teach me how to channel? I can't really teach people how to channel, but I can help them to develop it if they already have it in them. That's what it is. You get what I'm saying? If you already have it in you or whatever, if you already know that you hear spirits, see spirits, and things of that nature, yeah, I can help you to develop it. But like I just mentioned to you, like, this is something within my bloodline. Like, this is something that my grandmother, my great grandmother, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is something that this is family stuff, you know. So it all goes with that. And then remember last time when I was telling you that I was even seeing the shadow people. And it's like, why are you seeing shadow people? Yeah, like, you people, I see shadow people. A lot of people don't even see shadow people. Now you ask, now the question is, oh, do you have to be psychic to see shadow people? I don't think so.
People just see it. I mean, people, this third eye starts to open up and you see it.
Right. When your third eye starts to begin to open up, because as I told you before, had I told my friends, yo, look at this person, or la la la, they'll be like, girl, sit down somewhere. What spirits you see now? You get what I'm saying?
Some people can just see.
Some people can just see. Some people can just see. Some people can just hear spirits. Some people can just feel spirits.
When your third eye open up, like your third eye is open, but when your third eye is really open, I don't think you're gonna want it to be open, because you're gonna see things you don't even want to see.
Some people gonna see things they don't even want to see.
Yeah, you see all kind of things, all the evil, bad stuff.
And then too, remember that time when I told you I was walking to school and somebody pulled my bag?
Yeah.
A spirit pulled my bag. That goes to show right there that we are not living on this planet alone.
Exactly, of course not.
You see, we're definitely not living on this planet alone.
No. That's for
certain. That's for certain. And a lot of people, and then too, what I feel, Carol, is that, like, a lot of us, we and this is the reason why I'm gonna do this class, because there's some things that you have to get down pat before understanding what being a psychic is. Like, the whole point of just spirituality, or the whole understanding of mastering your chakra levels, or you get what I'm saying? Mastering your chakra levels, mastering diet.
Right.
Because diet plays a very big part of your spirituality. People eating fried chicken, you know, processed food, you know,
Diet.
all types of crazy nonsense. And I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to say that because people eat processed foods and stuff like that they can't become um spiritual, like, because you could be spiritual and eat anything. You get what I'm saying? But in terms of enhancing or developing other what you call it, senses in you, that might be a little challenge.
Mhm.
That might be a little challenge. Why? Because you are synthesizing the body. You're degrading the genetic makeup, the God body, as the people say, the God body. You're bringing down the God body.
Mhm.
So that's something that, that's something that I feel that many people should also take into consideration when coming to me asking me, oh, can you teach me how to become psychic and all of this stuff.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. So,
It's something you can't teach somebody to become.
yeah. I can help, like I said, I can help to develop it,
Mhm.
you know, and I would definitely, incorporate the health, the diet, the mindset, your environment.
Right.
Me living in New York City, that's why sometimes I'm like, listen, I need to go off grid.
I
Like,
know. I'm thinking seriously about leaving here, girl. Where I'm going, I don't know. Probably Washington.
somewhere.
Yeah. Because, I mean, just being in this city alone is detrimental to the mind. Even though there's a lot here, but when stuff starts to go down, New York is not the place to be, I'm telling you.
First and foremost, the city, the streets is polluted.
Yeah. It's dirty.
The city is polluted. That's number one. Everything is chaos. Everything is gasoline. Everything is fast paced. New York City is an acidic city.
It is.
New York City is an acidic city, and I say this because everything is so fast paced. You have fast food. You have fast people. You have fast. Everybody's trying to get somewhere quickly. And everyone is rushing. Everyone, you know what I mean? Like, it's no hospitality. You know how when you go places down south, everyone's cold, pushing you, mugging you, looking at you, and just straight up disrespectful at times.
You heard about that incident where that girl said these guys raped her, gang raped her?
And her father left her?
Uh-huh. That whole story is funky to me.
He's a coward. If that's real.
Because you're going to leave your daughter, and then not only that, come back 15 minutes later with the police. Call 911. He claimed he went to the store and the people wouldn't let him use the phone. All you had to do was tell people, listen, my daughter's being raped. Call 911. And they said those guys said when they caught him, he was having sex with the girl.
Who was having sex with the girl?
The father. That's why they let those guys go for the time being. Because this story is unfolding very funky. And I always thought that when I heard the father left and went and didn't come back until 15 minutes later. Yeah, they said she was in the park having sex with her father.
Well, then guess what? That was one of those. Then if that's what it was, then that was one of those actors that the people that they use. Like the bombings, the shootings. You have all of these actors, these paid actors that come out and play victim. That's what that was.
But anyway, so also plus the guys taped it. Plus now they're saying that she didn't seem like she was being raped on no tape. So there's a whole lot of stuff that's coming out about that. A whole lot of stuff coming out about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I
But that whole, when I heard the father ran away, they told the father to get away. First of all, that whole story is funky because when somebody's going to commit a crime, they don't let the person get away.
And if
So
it's
of course the
15
person's
different
gonna
guys,
call the cops.
and if it's it was multiple guys, different guys.
5 of them, 5 young, 14 to 17. Young guys.
They was black or white.
Black, claiming that they had a gun, that they put a gun to the father's head, told him to get away. That's, first of all, like I say, when you're doing a robbery, you don't let the person get away. Because what is the person going to do? Go and call the cops.
Right.
And she could
You're
say,
right.
all 5 guys raped her. So they walking through the park and they go, the father was having sex with her. So they said, oh, let me have some of that. And they put the thing to the father, gun to the father's hand, and the father ran away. And then comes back later, comes back 15 minutes later with the cops.
Get out.
First of all, no father's going to run away when no 5 boys from 14 to 17 years old is going to rape your daughter. You will put up a fight. You're not going to run away and leave your daughter. Come on now.
But wait, and 5 black boys too? Get out.
I'm telling you.
There ain't no
you
such
should
thing.
See some of them boys. Look like they ain't even got no freaking dick to be raping nobody. Please. I tell you.
Oh man, that's that. And then you know what too? And then, but guess what? But people will fall for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so easy to get people to fall for stuff.
Uh-huh.
Ain't that something?
But we don't know the story. Let's tell the whole thing comes out.
Yeah.
But they can always get stuff alive.
Wow.
Never know.
See, and then it's stuff like this too that people get stored in their psyche where they want to become spiritual or they want to become psychic, but you entertaining stuff like this.
Uh-huh. And the community was out there protesting, but I really hope that this stuff is not true with the thing, because that's a big embarrassment.
Wow.
Big embarrassment. They're protesting, saying how could it? Because the cops didn't even report this until 2 days later. I can see why. Well, they probably didn't report it because they didn't believe the story. So now all this stuff is coming out in the open, but they never showed the father's face now. But
So
yeah.
wait, the lady, I heard about it though, but the lady, she's white or black?
Right, these are black people out there in brown.
Everybody.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Black folks. Well, I hope this girl, I don't know. And the other thing too, I'm thinking, if 5 men rape me, I wouldn't be able to walk, child. That ain't something. People rape you, it's not like you have a regular sex. Well, honey, geez, I don't know. It's just the whole story is funky, if you ask me.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
And then you run off, or whatever, and you ain't supposed to run. You supposed to put one of those little, or 2 of those little boys across your lap and whip them like they stole something.
Really?
That don't make no sense to me. That's why.
And then the thing about the store, he goes to ask the cops them to use the phone, and they said no, and you just, oh, come on, you go in some store, anybody, I don't care what kind of store, telling them, listen, my daughter's being raped, call 911. These people are gonna call 911. I don't even believe that. I don't believe it. Not only that, you can run in the street and ask somebody to call 911, and I'm telling you, 99.9% of people are going to call 911. I don't think that anybody would not call 911. Everybody has cell phones. What happened to his cell phone?
All of a sudden, you don't got a cell phone.
And then not only that, this whole thing is like, I don't know. And then, not only that, he can't identify the guys, nor can the girl identify them. What does that tell you? There's something suspicious with that, too. Somebody raped you, the man saw these boys, how could you not identify them? At least one of them.
So now what is going on the other side that they trying to distract people from what they're doing? That's the question.
Huh?
What is happening on the flip side of this story that they are trying to distract people from? Because it has to be some type of distraction, because if you coming to me telling, I don't even have to look it up on the internet or whatever. If you coming to me and you already telling me this situation, this doesn't make sense. This is like a setup. This is like some, like I said.
I'm telling you, people are saying this. People in the neighborhood, they're saying that this is what happened. The cops are not releasing this information. These are the neighborhood people putting this stuff out. That these are the things that, you know, the boys are even saying it. And not only that, they were, after this happened, they were talking to each other on this texting about it.
How people know that?
This is the black neighborhood, Carol. People in black neighborhoods know things. That's just the way it is.
What?
That's the way it is.
That's crazy.
And they never showed the guy's face. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know. Something is funky with this story. I don't know what it is. Whomever side is telling the truth, something is not right with this story. So we just have to wait. And then they let the guys go, too. That's the other thing. Why would you let these boys go when they were accused of raping somebody? And you let them go until you can get more information. Come on, there's something not right with that.
Yeah. And they black boys, too?
Mm-hmm. Now, if that was a white girl, it would have been a different story.
That's what I'm saying.
They wouldn't have let them go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I was asking, like, is everyone black in this situation or what? Because it's rather, you know, like you said, if it was a white girl, they wouldn't have had got off. Or if it was even, you know, if it was a white gang that did it to a black girl, they would have got off. Like, something don't sound right. You know, just keeping it real. You know, just keeping it real. Just being honest, keeping it real. From patterns of stuff, you know.
Something's not right about this.
Yeah.
Listen, well, how could she not identify these people raped? How could she not identify them?
I don't know. And that's the reason why I said, you know, it's fishy. This situation is fishy because if you're saying that it's the neighborhood people that's telling these stories, then it's not really the public, the authorities. So now,
but see, they are saying, but they can't really disclose information about this case. That will be they can't do that. It's against the law.
But a lot of people, people know about this.
Some of the attorneys are saying certain things, coming out saying certain things. But you can't. There's only so much to say when the case is okay.
Wow. This world need healing. This world need peace. And as you said, you know, it's coming to an end. This is coming to an end, and that's why, you know, not even paying attention to certain frequencies will help you for this ascension, sort of saying. You know, not paying a certain, like, all of this crazy nonsense that be happening. Yeah, I be knowing about it, but do I pay that attention? I don't pay that I don't pay that shit no mind. That's none of my business. That's not a lot. This is not what I'm aligning myself with. This is not what I'm claiming for myself. None of that. I'm not claiming to be involved with this, you know, and especially all of this, you know, this Martin Luther King stuff that just was happening. All that's crazy. Come on, like that, you know, like stay focused. Stay focused. Stay on your journey. Stay on your path. You know, just resonate on a certain frequency. And you know too, what I find a lot about my clients is that, like, their heart chakras, the love that they have for people is just too much. Like, begin to love yourself. And when you begin to love yourself, I always say, when you begin to love yourself, you're going to find yourself a far way. You're going to find you done went a long way. Loving yourself, even in this situation of, like, I guess, like, not visualizing, but paying attention to ratchetness, which people call, ratchetness, right, Kat? Yeah, paying attention to ratchetness, that's not loving yourself. Getting caught up in this stuff, that's not loving yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to feed yourself the good stuff. The elevation, the knowledge, the love, the healing. That's what people, us, even us, we come from, me and you, we've been a long way too. We've grown a lot, we know a lot, but we're still on this journey.
People, it's like, people get caught up into all these illusions. All these relationships. Women, but see, that women just love too hard. Like you say, if you love yourself, it's easy for you. Why go run after some man and, just put yourself on a certain level to keep some. Go fighting your sister over some man and things like that. You can't make people be with you.
At all.
If the person doesn't want to be with you, fine, move on. But why would you? This is one thing I never understood. Why would you go fight another sister over some man?
That's crazy.
Black women do that a lot.
Black women think, you know what it is, and as I told my other client too, like there's a difference between a bond and an attachment.
Yes.
A lot of people have attachments to people. You don't have a bond with them. You have an attachment. And think about it like this. Think about it like being attached to a rope. Like, pulling on a rope, like holding on to a rope. Like you're attached to this rope.
Right.
If you had a bond with this rope, then the relationship or the feeling wouldn't be so intense. But because you have this attachment to this person, and you helped me to realize about attachment too, not for nothing. But if you have this bond with this person, it wouldn't be so intense. The energy wouldn't be so intense.
Right.
And now when you go your separate ways, it's easier for you because you don't have this attachment.
Right. It may hurt still, but at least you know how to deal with it better.
And stuff. So I always, every time when men or whoever, whatever, do you have a woman? Are you dealing with somebody? Because I'm a little off myself, and I don't need, I don't need no problems with no other woman about nobody who got something between their legs where I can find somewhere else. I don't need it. Yeah. I don't want it. There's plenty of men out there. It's plenty.
It's only a bit. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
That's right. Plenty. Sharks, all that. I like sharks. Shark.
Short, long, skinny.
Right. All types of shapes and sizes and stuff. I'm telling you.
Shapes and sizes. You heard from your boyfriend?
Get out of here. No such thing.
You going to his mama's birthday party?
His mom's birthday party actually passed.
Oh, okay.
And they did invite me. But I didn't go.
Okay.
I was like, I ain't going.
That was a good idea.
Yeah, I'm growing. You see that? I'm growing. I didn't go. You know why? Because I don't want to make it like an awkward situation.
Yeah, you know what? You can still call in and wish a happy birthday.
Which I did. Right. And then I also said, perhaps I'll come visit you, but I'm not gonna get myself, caught up in. I'm better than that. I'm bigger than that. Because I already know it's gonna be an awkward situation.
Yeah, right.
And I'm this Mama Ella healer person.
Above that.
Yeah, I'm way above that. I ain't got time for that. So I made a
I ain't got time for that. Oh!
Anybody got time for that?
There's another girl out there on the internet.
Who?
There's another one. Oh, I meant to look her up, but she was on TMZ the other night. She must have had a fire too in her mouth.
Oh yeah.
This was a big fat girl. You heard about her?
I seen her.
You saw her?
I seen her. She looking like Auntie Mama, the fucking, or one of them the housewoman, the witch with the witch doctor.
She's sweet though, very nice. I like her personality.
Carol, they
And I
coon
think she's from Oklahoma too, if I'm not mistaken. Same place as Mama that brown
Brown,
woman is
Sweet
from.
Brown. They cooning these people. This is what's happening.
And you know, but girl, honey, she done must have got over 1 million hits now. She didn't know. Somebody came up to her and said she was on the internet. She was like, what? What was it? She had a fire or something?
She had a fire in her house. I ain't, like I said, I ain't even pay her no mind. I just think, she thinks she cooning. She another coon. And then they put
Yeah,
it.
okay, the sister can make some money, honey. Go make some money.
You feel me? You feel me? But what was I gonna say to you? They put her picture up next to one of the, like, you know, like the black mothers that used to, like, was a slave but they worked the house, like the house niggas that, like they say, a house slave.
Yeah.
They put her picture up to one of them dumb women.
You kidding?
Yes, the hell they did.
Oh no, I'm not supporting that.
They did that. That's what people do. People do stuff like that.
That is low. That's terrible. Well, I listened to they interviewed her on TMJ. She was like, I don't know. She didn't even know nothing with no computers. But she said this young lady came to her and said that she would help her. Young girl who knew computers or something.
And said,
and TMJ put her up in a hotel for like a week. But she thought she's so innocent and sweet, you know. Real country girl.
She was living a good life for a week.
Right? She was like, you really gonna do that for me?
You really gonna put me in a hotel?
Well, listen, them white folks, honey, because you know when white people see money is, you know, their ears jump up when they see money. They probably call her up, make some kind of video or some kind of record, and she's on the talk shows and all that kind of stuff.
And that's why I said they gonna make a coon out of her.
Exploit her, yeah.
They gonna coon her. That's all that's about. They gonna coon her. Cooning.
Gee, I say these people never quit, boy. They never quit. What is the matter with these damn devils? But they're gonna quit soon because their damn day is coming.
It's 2016, boo.
Hello, I don't know, but this year, I don't know why. I just have this good feeling about this year. I have a good feeling about 2016.
I got a good feeling too.
I got a feeling. I know for me it is.
Ooh,
yeah.
That this year's gonna be a good life. It's gonna be a good year. Watch the summer solstice come.
But you know, our Jubilee is coming anyway. I'm talking about black folks collectively.
Right.
It's coming, child. It is coming, I see.